Good Monday evening. As you can see, the skies are clear. Welcome to another beautiful session of Spadas. And today, again, it's going to be a special day. I need to be close to you so you can hear me, yeah? But today, we're going to do a special Spadas. It's called Spadas for Beginners. Spadas for Beginners. That's the first part. And the second part is dispelling the myths. Dispelling the myths. So Spadas for beginners. Let's go. What is Spadas in the first place? Spadas is a lifestyle option. A lifestyle option, which will, when you've adapted to it, will enable you to live a better lifestyle and to live a better life in general, in all sense of life, in terms of love, in terms of emotions, how to handle emotions, in terms of everything to do with life, from all those things to spiritual to also the physical. The physical is the byproduct. So your physical body changing, you losing weight, you becoming healthy, is the byproduct of us chasing all those things. And that's what Spadas takes into composition. Spadas has 4 principles. You first have to understand who you are as a human being. Yeah, who you are as a human being. The human being is made of four properties. 4 properties. These 4 properties come together to form what we call the pyramid of life. The pyramid of life. Each side of the pyramid of life, which is 4, represents one of these properties. So we have earth, water, air, and sun coming together to the tip to make who you are. So understand that. You are earth, water, air, and sun. Mathematically, you are 4. Mathematically, the breakdown of those 4 goes like this. Earth, 20%. Air, absolute. Water, 80%. Sun, for growth, photosynthesis. Do you see what I mean? This is who you are. And you just have to understand how to balance these 4 things at the ratio of 20%, because it says everything was made for you, but not all will suit you. So in saying that, all 10 were made for you, but only, so 10 representing 100%, but only 20 will suit you. So out of 10, only 2 suits you. So you need to locate 2, which makes 20% of 100%. You need to locate 20 specific percent of Earth's vegetation and Earth's foods to locate who you are in them. And then you will grow and become who you're meant to be. You're not just meant to eat anything. And just because your mom eats it doesn't mean you're meant to eat it. That's why some of my family members can take penicillin, but I can't. Some of my family members enjoy peanuts. So do I, but I shouldn't, because it hurts me. Some of my family members can drink alcohol, but when I do, it hurts me. You see? So you have to locate what you can do and what is best for you. Once you've done that, once you've located your 20% earth, your 80% water, your absolute air, and your sun, it means you have the right balanced diet. This is what we call the Spadas diet. The right balanced diet. You are exposed to the right 20%, to the right 80%, to your absolute, and also to your growth, photosynthesis, your whole. Now, to combine those things inside you, that's where Spadas takes it to the next level. You see, sitting down and thinking you can use the power of your mind to move the cells in your body is right. But you first have to go past the obstacle. The obstacle is you have to first feel your body. You have to first recognize your body. If that wasn't true, then God would not have put, listen, nerves in your body. There's a nerve running from this finger all the way, connected somewhere in my spinal column, which is connected all the way to the cerebral core of my brain, just so I can feel this part of my finger. It means in order for you to be able to use your mind to move your cells, you first need to make sure that you connect your cells to your mind. And to do that, you need to intentionally go out of your way to do it. So, in Spadas, how do we do that? We watch the animals. Yeah? We watch the animals. Listen, in tree, the word for fight is entokwa. Entokwa. The word for war is entokwa. My people don't quite understand. They think fight means fight. They think entokwa means fight. Entokwa does speak of fight, but in a different way. Listen carefully. Entokwa is a phonetic language, so you have to break it down. Ento means do not throw or don't throw. Listen carefully. Ento, do not throw or don't throw. Kwa means foolishly or just like that. So you're in a fight, your opponent is facing you, and you start throwing. Your opponent is there, and you start throwing. Yeah? That way. What are you doing? You're throwing foolishly. You're throwing stupidly. You have to throw with aim. You have to throw with reason. You have to throw with tactic. So they don't just speak about fight. They speak about fighting the right fight. Don't throw stupidly. Just because your opponent has thrown 20 blows at you, don't mean you still have to throw. You have to wait for the right opportunity, because you only need one shot. So watch the animals. What do animals do before they fight? Let's take a goat to be precise. A goat doesn't just go into a fight. It rears up, and then it charges. What do you think it's doing? It's activating its muscles. It's coming in tensed. It's not coming in to throw a blow at you like this or like this. It's coming in to throw a blow at you like this. Like this. Why? Because when you are tensed, your power is double the power of the opponent. That's not, even triple, even more. And get this, an impact on you while you're already tensed, if you're used to tensing your body, is lessened. So don't throw stupidly. Throw in the right condition and throw at the right pace. Do you see what I mean? So, how do we activate the muscles before we move forward? We watch the goat. The goat doesn't walk on its leg like humans do. The goat walks on its hoof. So that's the human, that's the goat. Do that to your hand. That's the human, no activation. That's the goat, bare activation. So the goat is already ready for you. When the goat is walking to you, it's actually tensed up, walking to you. When the goat is about to charge at you, it's already fighting you before it gets to you. It's already in exercise mode. Do you see what I mean? So watch this. In Spadas, to activate the lower body from the tippy toes all the way to the back of the neck, we hoof, different angles. No activation, normal human, let's say 30 degrees, let's say 40, we're going all the way to, see? This is how the goat is approaching you already, not like this, no activation. The goat is approaching you, activated. Just by doing that, you have activated the muscles all the way from the tippy toe, all the way to the back, all the way here, all the way there. You've activated them, you strengthened them. For your upper body, so that's number one, hoof. For your upper body, same scenario. Your muscles, they go in every direction, and this is how you massage them. So tension, 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 tension. In every direction. 3, breathe, 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 breathe. My people, the ACTIVATORs, they describe the importance of air better than most. Yeah, the importance of air better than most. Watch this. When you die, they wear red and black. When you die, they wear red and black. Why? Why those two colors? Because when you're alive, what most people don't know, the color of blood, living blood, there are two types of blood. There's color for living blood, and then there's color for dead blood. The living blood, the raw color of living blood is actually red and blue. Because living blood is only living because it's oxygenated. Oxygenated. Oxygen being the blue. So without oxygen, the blood is dead. And to describe that, my people put red and black. That there is no longer any oxygen in this person's blood. Hence why this person has been pronounced dead. That's the importance of air. Whatever the cause of death is, yeah, it boils down to air was not able to stay in that person's body. The person is no longer breathing. That's it. That is the cause of death. The person is no longer breathing. The importance of air is that it goes side by side. It's absolute to you. Air is also the only way you can train the only muscle or the only thing about you that drives you, your heart. Your heart is the driver of your body. When your heart is weak, you become weak. And the proof of this, again, my people, they call the heart akuma. Again, is a phonetic language, so you have to break the word down. Akun means fighting, a fight, a fighting, a war, a warring. Akun. Ma means when something is full, so when the cup is full. So what does this mean? A fight's full. It fights for you, but it has to be full. A war full. It wars for you, but it has to be full. A come out. It fights for you. So if your heart is weak, your fight is weak. If your heart is weak, your fight is less. If your heart is strong, your fight is strong. You see what I mean? So the only thing that makes us strong, because get this, people say, oh, but you have to have strong legs. What if you don't have legs? You don't need legs. You can still be a strong man. People say you have to have strong arms. What if you don't have? What if you don't have them? You have to have a heart. Because whatever you do have, it is the heart that drives it. So the breathing, we breathe into the core. Different styles. The nose supplies the head mainly. The mouth supplies the rest. So we switch in between. Then we add the music for fun. Do you see what I mean? So those are the 4 principles of Spadas, and those are some of the things Spadas stands on to, you know, say that you will get something out of it. Do you see what I mean? Now, let's go into some of the myths you've been taught. Now, let's talk about some famous people.